Hello everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, where in today's episode we are going to be starting a new job. So without further ado, well, let's get started. We are going to do external contracts per usual, and now we are going to sort them by price, aka whoever pays the most. So that one pays the most, that one pays the least. Alright. I'm not going to do this one because I prefer to just have the single trailer. I hate the double trailers. But looks like this is good. That's a little bit long for what I wanted to today though. So is that one. And that's a double. And that's super long. Holy moly. Alright, well. This is not bad at all. But maybe that's too short. Wow. Not that many good options. Well, that's worth a lot of money. But I did want to start traveling down instead of staying up here. And that one goes down. Are there any others that also travel downward instead of upwards? Or I mean sideways, I guess. That one does go down. Well, whatever. But then, if we do that, then we might as well just do this. We'll just do this. I need to stop saying might as well, but yeah, might as well just do this. Oh, it looks like the aspect ratio, I don't know why, but this game is always a little bit misframed in OBS. It's kind of weird. Anyway, looks like we're gonna have a couple long episodes, because I'm going to split this job into two, I already know. So, probably a couple fairly long episodes. But hey, that's good for you guys, even though these videos, I think the highest average watch time for, not even specifically one of these videos, but just like a video in the last few months is like 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, I say that, there's probably like one or two exclusions where somebody, there's only 3 views on a video, but somebody watched it for the entire length of the video. That has happened a couple times, but I haven't done one in a while, ever since like a couple hundred videos ago, but I need to do an update, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, whenever I hit 100 videos, I did like an overall channel update as far as watch hours, subscribers, all that good stuff goes, so I could document the course of my channel history. And I think I did one for 200 and maybe 300. I know I didn't do one for 400, but whenever this comes out, I'm at like 515 videos, and I still haven't done an update and I need to do one, so probably gonna record that in just a little while here. If you're curious, whenever I record that, I will be at 90 subscribers whenever this comes out, since it'll be pretty soon, probably within the next week, I guess. Maybe I'll still have the same amount of subscribers, I don't know. Growth is slow. 500 videos, 90 subscribers doesn't quite seem even, but here we are. It's all about just keeping recording, and I mean, like I've said this many times before, but it's not really worth me editing my videos, just because of the fact that they don't, it's kind of a paradox, I guess you might say, where if I don't edit them, the quality isn't higher, so people won't watch as much. If I do edit them, I'm spending more time, but less people are still watching than what is worth me editing for. So it's kind of, if that made sense, it's kind of that weird paradox where just like what should I do? But for now, I'm not going to edit. I imagine growth will probably start picking up here once I get in the 1,000 subscriber range, 500 subscriber range, which is still pretty far off, but I don't expect this to be a quick process, and I'm just trying to be consistent. I know I'll have, or I really, really hope I have 100 subscribers by the time this channel hits its 1-year anniversary, which is like August 30th. So if I don't gain 10 subscribers in the next, what would that be? 4 months? Is that it? I think 4 months. if I don't gain 10 subscribers in the next 4 months, I'm gonna be really sad. But it's literally 2 or 3 subscribers a month, which, to be fair, I do go really long times without gaining subscribers, and then other times I'll have 5 subscribers gained in 2 days. So, I mean, it just takes time and can be volatile, but I'm just gonna keep trying, and if I don't make it, then that's okay. I will continue to keep trying, and if I do, then that's absolutely great and wonderful, but, you know, I just have to see how it goes. It's all about effort, continuing to try, and I will admit I think there's been 3 times now where I've taken pretty lengthy breaks. I know there's been at least twice, and I think there was a 3rd time, and I'm gonna try to avoid that for the next few months, because the first time it had been like 2 or 3 months of just constantly putting out 3 videos a day, literally every single day since the channel started, and at the beginning of that I was actually putting out up to like 6 or 7 videos a day, which was a ton, and so I just had to slow down for a little while, so I stopped for a couple weeks, and then I started recording again, and then another one was, what the heck just happened? It just brought me to my browser. Why did you do that? Okay, I need to go back to ATS. Oh, not good. Okay. Wow, that was almost bad. Anyway, I don't know why. It took me to my browser and locked me out of the game for a second. That was really weird. Okay. And then the second break I took was, it was around Christmas time, and I was really stressed between spending time with family and schoolwork, because at that point I didn't get out of school until December 23rd was my first day off, which is 1 day before Christmas Eve, so that's pretty crazy. But I had there was a few weeks there where I stopped, and then I just spent time with my family, caught up on any schoolwork that I hadn't done. I mean, it was Christmas time, so enjoyed the stuff that I got. I had a lot of fun hanging out with my nephew, my brothers, and all that good stuff. But that was the second break I took, and then for the third break, my headphones broke. Like, they completely stopped working, and my controller just died. Well, I will be right back. Okay, I got the new batteries on the controller, but I did think about another thing that I would like to do. Normally I stop an episode of this if I'm splitting a job into multiple episodes, if I A, run out of gas, or B, need to sleep, but it looks like I may not need to do either of those on this trip. But I still don't want to have this just be one episode, so I need to figure out like where the halfway point of this job is, so I can determine when I want to stop. So we've come fairly far so far. So I think probably about... We'll just stop at this gas station right here. That's what we'll do. Then we'll travel the rest of the way in the next... Well, no, that's too close. We'll stop right here. There we go. I think that's more even. Anyway, let's continue on our job. It's kind of dark. I mean, it's dark in the game, which is... I mean, I don't imagine there's not really anything to see if y'all can't see it. I think you can, looking at the OBS recording right now, but just it looks like a few mountains, but not much in general. I need to invest in another DLC for this game at some point. I need to add them to my wish list so I remember to buy one at one point. Oh, I thought I had the cruise control set, but I did not. I was wondering why everybody was just going straight past us. Well, that's my dumb moment for this episode. Sometimes I worry about myself, you know? You ever have those moments where you're just like, am I sure I'm okay? Because that doesn't seem quite right. I tend to be a pretty forgetful person, but sometimes I think I am usually pretty aware of my surroundings, but there are times, and I'm definitely going to admit, I'm not going to try to deny that there are definitely times where I'm not at all aware of my surroundings. Or not that I'm not at all, but I just zone out, or I'm not necessarily paying attention to specific details. So really obvious things, like, I completely slip my mind, or I don't even acknowledge them. So that ends up resulting in things like, not realizing I didn't have the cruise control set until we're only going 30 miles per hour, so. I must say, I do like how this truck has that little screen where you can see the route along with your main map. It's pretty cool. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try to find the button to see if I can turn off our map and just show that other one. Keys and buttons, okay. Excuse me, sorry. Engine brake and parking brake, engine brake. I don't even know what those things are for. There's a trailer brake. I mean, I guess not, because it's not linked to any buttons, but huh. Lift/drop axle? What? Front suspend. Okay, all this stuff is crazy, but it's not what I'm looking for. Hazard warning light modes, high beam lights. We do need to see if our lights are on, because like I think they are, but just to make sure. Cruise control. It's X. Which is, I mean, I don't know why I pointed that out. I already knew that. Dashboard display mode. Show/hide mirrors, route advisor modes. F3, I guess we can try F3. F3, F5. To see if we can't close that out. So, if we do F3, nope. Okay, wait. What if we do... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this is not a good time to be fiddling with my other keyboard. F3, no, that's not it. What about F5? Okay, well, I don't think this is gonna work, and we are driving pretty recklessly. And yes, okay, good, our lights are on. Well, oh, whoa. Whew. That was almost really bad. Almost, though, so it's fine. Sometimes I worry about myself doing things like that, but also I am going to change it just a little. I'm gonna set it back to, well, actually, no, never mind. I didn't realize just how close we were. I was gonna say this episode already is going to be, by the time we get to that checkpoint we set, gonna be like 20 minutes, so I was gonna set it to be a little bit earlier, but I think that might shave off a little bit too much time, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, I thought that was offshoot of the highway, an exit ramp, but nope. No, it's just a turn. I would have known that if I was paying attention, but hey, apparently this is not the paying attention episode, is it? What did I'm... Oh, nope, don't want the mute button. That's volume up and volume down. F4, F5, F6, F7, F8. Oh, nope, no, not good. Okay, alright, I think it's fine. Nope. I don't... Okay. Things are happening. Things are happening. Okay. It was not worth it, and now there's like 40,000 more tabs open on my computer. Let me take care of those real quick. Okay. Yeah, close that. Alright, there we go. Now we can continue after that little bit of a wild ride there. Wow, the right lane is moving fast. I would get back in the right lane, but I don't think I'm going to be able to cram my way in. Well, I might be able to now. Alright, there we go. Well, that was quite the adventure. This has been a fascinating episode, and I say fascinating intentionally. It has been fascinating. A learning experience, one might say. Sorry for my reckless driving. I'm trying to fix my mic stand, but I guess reckless driving is not a new theme for this episode. Okay. You know, I'd always known that anything that I did to the mic stand, however loud it sounded to me, would obviously sound louder in the recording. But I went back and I watched one of the Slime Rancher episodes where I accidentally like bumped my arm against the mic stand, and it was like ringing a gong, and the sound lasted for so much longer than what I could hear it for, and that was pretty crazy. So I'm sorry for as if that did make noise, what I just did with the mic stand. Sorry if that was really loud, but I can't really tell, especially since I'm wearing headphones. Kind of adds to the not being able to tell-ness. So okay, looks like I have to pull in at the way station, so let's do that. Whoop. I was looking at the OBS recording, not where I needed to be. Okay. This has just been a distraction episode. Why are the windshield wipers still on? Okay. There we go. Nope. Okay, I think we're safe. Your vehicle's not in perfect technical state. Be more careful next time. Well, it's not bad. We have like 4% damage at the most, so I think we're good. And hey, I was actually able to turn off the windshield wipers for once. Windshield wipers for once. There's one more. I'm sorry. There's one more thing I need to do. I'm gonna have this be the screenshot of the episode. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Sorry, everybody. All the viewers and the other trucks at the way station. I promise it'll be a smooth journey to our endpoint from here. Hopefully. I'll do better. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh. And then there's other times where I do things like that. I just completely zone out for like a minute and a half thinking about something. See, I would normally just talk about those things in this episode, but sometimes there are things that I don't want to talk about just like out loud. I guess I tend to think like really deeply into especially events that have happened in my life, and I just get really, really into them, and I can sort of subconsciously play the game like I was for that amount of time, just with a completely different part of my brain, which I always found really interesting, but that's another subject for another day. But I guess I just a lot of the time tend to kind of get really deep into those thoughts and not as much pay attention to anything else, but looks like we are approaching our stopping point here, so I guess we'll just fill up with gas and then we'll finish up this job in the next episode. I don't even necessarily think we have to have our blinker on to be in the while we're in this lane. I've never quite been sure on that. Like, if you're in a specific turning lane, do you have to have your blinker on if you're already in that lane? Because people should know you're already turning, obviously, but I don't know. I'm just gonna err on the side. Well, they don't flag you for not having your blinkers on in this game like the AI cops don't, so I still don't know if it matters or not, but whatever. Let's just get our gas. No, I guess I have to pull up a little bit further. Alright. Stop the engine and fill her up. Not all the way, though. Just a few gallons. Alright, well, in the next episode, we will go back and finish up our journey, but we are going to end it off here, so I thank you very, very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. Bye.